Welcome to a solution briefing for Retina CS and Retina Insight. EI Digital Security was founded in 1998 and has over 13 years' experience in vulnerability assessment. We introduced one of the first vulnerability assessment solutions to the market and are industry pioneers for mobile and virtual vulnerability assessment. We are thought leaders for continuous vulnerability assessment, SCAP standards, and have thousands of vulnerability management installations worldwide. Our solutions include a centralized vulnerability management console called Retina CS and a vulnerability assessment scan engine called the Retina Network Security Scanner. These two solutions provide patch management, configuration compliance using a certified SCAP engine, regulatory reporting, including IAVM reporting, and the Retina Protection Agent. All of this data is compiled into Retina Insight, a data warehouse for security intelligence. The solution is deployable as a multi-tier architecture within any agency. This includes using dedicated vulnerability assessment scan engines in Tier 3 or connecting it to Tiers 1 and 2 for complete command and control and reporting for virtually any size environment. This architecture allows vulnerability assessment across any enclave and reporting from a single console. Next, let's explore these capabilities with a demonstration of the solution. Retina CS was designed to simplify the process of vulnerability assessment and the learning curve for vulnerability management. In this example, a user is navigating through all of the different scan templates for producing a vulnerability assessment report. These objects contain all of the policies, options, audits, and scan settings necessary to perform a vulnerability assessment against a target range. A user simply needs to click on the object and specify the target range in order to perform a vulnerability assessment. In this example, a user is clicking on vulnerabilities by reference in order to produce an IAVM report for a specific smart group. Smart groups allow advanced targeting far beyond address group lists. They can build groups of assets based on ports, operating systems, and even installed software. In this example, a user is targeting Windows servers only, specifying credentials, report delivery, which scan engines to use, and whether the job is reoccurring or running at one time. After they are done specifying scan details, all they need to do is hit the Start Scan button to commit the job to the engine. The solution will then execute the job and produce the desired report. Based on this example scan, we are now looking at a centralized report for IAVMs for all Windows servers. Users can navigate through the interactive report on the left-hand side and drill into any individual host, locate the vulnerabilities, and even look at the write-back audits to determine what was checked and prove what was vulnerable. In addition, it is important to note that reports can be generated based on existing data that's already in the database. This means that large quantities of scans using relative times and dates can be consolidated into a single report that can be emailed to a destination or stored on shared servers. In addition to the powerful reporting capabilities of Retina CS, all of the data collected by the solution is available in the user interface with role-based access. In this example, we're highlighting an individual host and browsing through various ports, shares, software installed, and vulnerabilities detected for that host. In addition, we can page through various hosts and use the icons on the top left to identify which operating system is installed and which services have been detected, including whether web services are present and databases. Using the advanced capabilities of smart groups, we will now filter the list by vulnerabilities. Users can search, filter, and sort the vulnerability list by any identified vulnerability for that smart group. In this example, we are sorting on the DoD severity code column to reveal all Category 1 vulnerabilities. Users can drill down into the individual vulnerabilities, identify affected assets, and reveal reference information, including editing CVSS temporal scores. All of the data in the reports and user interface has complete role-based access with Active Directory integration. In addition to vulnerability assessment of IP addressable devices, Retina is capable of performing vulnerability assessment on smartphones and mobile devices. In this example, we are looking at vulnerabilities associated with BlackBerry devices. Using the same drill-down techniques, we can look at all of the assets that are affected by the critical vulnerabilities, including this one that is a severity 1. Using similar techniques to the IAVA reporting, mobility reports will tell you how to properly mitigate the risks on those devices. Regardless of the asset type, all of the reports for Retina CS are available in a central location. This allows you to review reports based on any category, name, time and date, or even owner. Reports can be viewed within the browser, as previously shown, or downloaded for local access. All of the jobs associated with report creation and vulnerability assessment scheduling can be found within the Jobs tab. Just like the rest of the solution, EI has simplified the approach to finding the appropriate jobs with searching, sorting, and filtering based on job type and even elapsed time. All of the data collected by the solution is available in the Retina Insight data warehouse. Retina Insight allows for long-term historical trending of vulnerability assessment data, configuration compliance data, and regulatory reporting information. In this example, we are looking at an SCAP compliant report by asset and filtering on SCAP benchmark content. Users can review the assets by relative time and date and drill into each individual asset to determine what the pass-fail status is for each individual check. Retina Insight also includes additional reports for SCAP Delta dashboards by month and scorecards for long-term trending and reporting. As a second example of Retina Insight's report capabilities, let's look at a NIST report. In this example, we are executing a NIST compliancy report by month. After selecting relative time and date ranges for the report, we can see which technical, operational, and management safeguards are currently in violation as applicable to NIST. As with all the reports, complete drill-down capability reveals the details regarding the findings and allows you to drill down to the individual assets and vulnerabilities with complete details. In this next example, we are going to prioritize risk remediation efforts based on CVSS score for any department or agency. Retina Insight contains a unique vulnerability heat map that plots CVSS score versus exploitation privileges. In the top right of the heat map, there are 8 vulnerabilities that are considered remote unprivileged and have a critical CVSS score. These translate to a high impact. Users can drill down to the individual vulnerabilities, assets, and details, and even review which of those vulnerabilities have exploits available in common frameworks, such as Metasploit, Core Impact, or on the Exploit DB website. This risk matrix heat map can be plotted by vulnerability or by asset and sent via email or saved to a network share for inclusion in intranet portals such as SharePoint. Additional details regarding IAVMs and DoD severity categories are also included within these reports. Retina Insight provides a centralized reporting console for all vulnerability and SCAP data to meet any agency's vulnerability assessment needs. For more information on Retina CS and Retina Insight, please call us at 1-866-339-3732 or email us at federal@eeye.com. Thank you.